If we look at these numbers here, insiders continue to dump stock. Now, you might say, well, why is that a big deal? Well, because they're insiders, and they're not just dumping a little bit of stock. We have Zuckerberg, Bezos, Diamond, Benioff. Benioff's been selling basically 3 million in stock per day since December. All right, Zuckerberg's unloaded hundreds of millions of shares just in the last month or so. All right, Bezos has unloaded billions, I repeat, with a B, billions in stock just over the last couple of weeks. Jamie Dimon's been unloading $150 million in stock. Now, again, you might say, oh, well, they have a lot of stock. What's the big deal? Well, it's a big deal because these aren't small unloading amounts, right? I mean, it's not like they're unloading 10,000 shares or 20,000 shares or even 100,000 shares. They are unloading massive amounts of the stock here. And remember, look at these names, Zuckerberg, Bezos, Diamond. These companies, you're talking about Meta. How much information does Meta have of inside information on what the economy is doing? Think about the billions of global users, the hundreds of millions here in the US alone. How much information does he have, and what is causing him to unload? Now, again, they are called kind of automated sales. Automated. Oh, it was done. It was programmed in ahead of time. Well, sure it was, right? I mean, they can't obviously show shareholders in the world that they're just unloading it willy-nilly. So again, just keep that in mind. Zuckerberg, Meta. Think about the information they have that you and I don't have. Bezos, Amazon.com. Think about what customer data they have in terms of buying habits. Are people buying more? Are they buying less? Bezos again unloading billions of dollars in stock, and Jamie Dimon, the CEO of J.P. Morgan Chase, arguably the biggest financial firm in the world, or one of them. And think about the information he has about everyone out there that banks or is involved with J.P. Morgan and what the inside action is doing, right? All of these companies here are probably too big to fail, and they all their heads are dumping stock like it's going out of style. And let's not forget, Zuckerberg's building that bunker in Hawaii because he knows what's coming. And again, not to get too crazy on us, but again, when you see things like that, and by the way, a lot of these billionaires are building bunkers, it does tell me that there's going to be trouble in the future. When in the future? We don't know. We know the 100-year cycle's coming up. That's again later this decade. We know obviously the turmoil on a global geopolitical basis. We know just internally here in the US what is going on, things that need to be paid attention to.